Hello, hello. 5 minutes to go. With Jane 1. The big question is, who is Jane 2? Welcome Adrian and Daniel, reporting to duty. I don't know if Josh is sorting his snacks out, or remember he did come top yesterday, so he was allowed a drink. He might still be recovering. It's a big prize. Minutes until today's one starts. Third round today. Some people have been in for all 3 rounds. Tomorrow, which is the last one of this week, we do Monday to Thursday. Tomorrow we'll find out who has the top score overall as well. If you can remember how many points you got in each round. In total, you've got a chance in the week to get 120 points. See how close you get. Josh is in. He's arrived. Nick of time. Isabel, hi, Izzy. Thank you for joining us. Team Sydney is in today. Already a Sydney Sussex shout out. Tom, thank you for coming again. Hello. Hope you had a good day. Oh, Josh is already starting his fight with Streamlabs. Ooh. Spamming symbols. We'll never know what he put. Adam. Happy birthday, Adam. Streamlabs never sleeps. There's no rest with Streamlabs. By the way, if you're wondering who I'm talking to people in the comments. If you haven't seen the comments, then all you need to do is log in on an app rather than on the internet browser of your phone. Or if you're on the computer, you should see the comments coming up to the right-hand side of the video screen. Christchurch shout out as well. That's the other side though, isn't it? Oof. Shout out to Callum, Adam and Chris. All you getting a shout out. We've got 1 minute till the quiz starts. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining us. And Big Chelsea. It's not very nice to Chelsea. Does she know you call her that? Daniel wants to be clear he's not from Sydney. Uncle Howard, hello. Thank you for joining us. Good luck in the quiz. Here we go, lots of birthday greetings to Adam. Big birthday as well this time, he's 90. Oh, I think we're into the final countdown. I'm sure it's 30 seconds until today's quiz starts. Get your pens and papers ready. If you haven't got your snacks now, you're not having snacks. It is now 8 o'clock. Hello and welcome to the Quarantine Quiz, round 3. My name is Daniel and thank you so much for joining us. It is a 20 question general knowledge quiz with some games thrown in as well. If you've played already, then you know exactly what's coming. If you haven't played yet, it's very easy and you'll catch up, I'm sure. Most of our questions are 1 point questions, however there are a few which are double pointers and I will let you know which they are when we get to them. We will start right away, so pens and papers at the ready please for question number 1. Here we go, question number 1. How many wheels does a penny farthing have? How many wheels does a penny farthing have? That's question number 1. Remember, don't use Google, don't cheat even though nobody can see you. You're only cheating yourself. We've had some really high scores in this quiz so far, so we've got high expectations today. Number 2, here we go. How many letters in the English alphabet look the same when they are capitalised? How many letters in the English alphabet look the same when they are capitalised? Now, I'm already expecting a little bit of controversy with this one. I would say, just as to guide people in the correct direction, correct being my answer, not handwriting, but how it would be written on a computer screen. That will make it easiest. We'll keep it for computer print. Davidson family, hello. Welcome back. Thank you for joining us. Round 3 of 3 so far. Here we go. Number 3. Which Stanley Kubrick sci-fi classic was released a year before the moon landing? Which Stanley Kubrick Wi-Fi classic, sci-fi classic, was released a year before the moon landing, and many years before Wi-Fi? Some of you still writing out the alphabet. We're going to move on to number 4. Team Gremlin, Hannah, welcome to you. Thank you for coming back. Going to move on to number 4 now. Here we go. What is the layer between the Earth's crust and the Earth's core known as? I think this one's more difficult, especially if you didn't like geography. But if you did like geography, this one's for you. What is the layer in between the Earth's crust and the Earth's core called? Shout out to Laura. Yes, of course, for those of you who have played before, you know that the shout outs are all important because out of those 20 questions, there are 29 points available. However, it is a 30-point quiz. How do you get that 30th point? It's very easy. All you need to do is get a shout out whilst we're playing the quiz. And you get the shout out by putting something in the comments below. So get commenting and we'll get shouting you out. Here we go, number 5. Oh, that is a mashup that you never expected to see. That's slightly grotesque, if not scary to look at. Whose head and whose body? Goodness me, that looks like a monster. I'm sorry, Frankenstein. Ooh. Very unusual looking person there. You talking to me, Josh? Big shout out to Josh Samuels and Emma as well. Big shout out. Adrian, you've got your shout out as well. Uncle Steve liked geography, apparently, but still doesn't know the answer to that one about Earth. You would expect taxi drivers to be good at geography, actually. I, however, am terrible at geography and dropped it as soon as I possibly could. Moving on to number 6. I like this one. Musical theatre question. We had a request for musical theatre, so here's a musical theatre question for you. Everyone's a Little Bit Racist is a song from which comedy musical? Everyone's a Little Bit Racist is a song from which comedy musical? One of the players of this quiz, by the way, went to see this musical with me. Well, I went to see it with him. Oh, we both went to see it with each other. A big shout out to Barney, of course. The most popular dog on this chat, it seems. Well, we had Disney yesterday. Disneyland Geography. Here we go, number 7. Beginning with the letter N, which legally dubious music sharing platform launched in 1999? Beginning with the letter N, which legally dubious music sharing platform launched in 1999? I don't know if it's still going. Probably got shut down. Adrian's wondering who I went with. I went with the one and only Josh Samuels. Can't remember the year. Hey, there you go. Comment above you, Adrian. Alright, number 8. Oh, yes, word bridge. We like this one. So, here are 2 words, and I need you to give me a third word that would go after the word back and before the word age, and they would still make sense. So a third word that goes after the back, but before the word age. Welcome back, Callum. Yeah, it's great music. I mean, can't top it. Actually, I realised that yesterday I promised you I would tell you what this great tune is, and I forgot to. So let me have a check. Oh yeah, it's Loyalty Freak Music is the artist. Loyalty Freak Music, and it's their classic song "Take a Break." You can go and download that. Welcome, Sophie. Alright, moving on. Number 9. Charles Dickens wrote a historical novel set in both Paris and London. What was it called? Charles Dickens wrote a historical novel set in both Paris and London. But what was it called? Classic literature question there. Number 10, it's our film question, and this, oh, look at that. That takes you back. 2 points, double pointer. All you need to do for both of these points is name the film and the year that it came out. I think the film is easy, but trying to pin down what year it was, that might be the hard of it. Come on, you Spurs, yes indeed. Hi, Jeremy, thank you for joining in. I mean, in our times of quarantine, we could definitely do a movie marathon with these. What are your thoughts, by the way, on the Fantastic Beasts? Number 11. Ooh. I've just reset to beginning. Here we go. We'll get there. And number 11. True or false? You've got 50% chance of getting this one right, even if you don't know it. And you possibly didn't hear this one. It was back in 2004. Smugglers were caught smuggling vodka into Estonia via a 2-kilometre pipe at the bottom of the Kyrgyzstan River. Is that true, or did I make it up? In 2004, smugglers were caught smuggling vodka, of all things, into Estonia, of all places, via a 2-kilometre pipe at the bottom of the Kyrgyzstan River. Oh, Davidson family trying to get in with Streamlabs there. Sucking up to Streamlabs. Bit of Streamlabs love. I have to say, your comment has not been deleted. Well, you've beaten the machine. Number 12. What sport... I know you love my sports questions. What sport involves wrinkly clothes, an iron, and a remote location? I'm going to win some friends with these sports questions. What sport involves wrinkly clothes, an iron, and a remote location? It's a real sport. I promise you. I've got another sports question coming up because I love them so much. Number 13. Cryptic connection. So, what do these three things have in common? Three things on the screen. What ties them together, though? You like that one, Josh, huh? I think I might do a dedicated sports quiz, just sports questions. I think that'd be very popular. Give you just a moment more with this one up on the screen. Cryptic connection, 3 pictures but 1 answer. Double pointer coming up on number 14. I think it's quite a straightforward one as well. Here we go. What 2 colours are mixed together to create the colour purple? What 2 colours are mixed together to create the colour purple? Nice easy one, and you're going to get a point for both colours. If you only know one, you're going to get 1 point, so you can't lose there. Where are the easy questions? That is an easy question. It's back out in the garden today. No tree is safe. Had the axe out today. Axing, soaring. Grr. Looks a state, the garden. A good state, though. By the way, anybody noticed? Did it myself. Quite pleased with this. Very sharp. I'm going to go back to this barber. Thanks for the compliments in the comments. Thank you. Thank you. Why double points? Because you've got 2 answers. You've got to put 2 colours down. You deserve a point for everything you put on your piece of paper. Here we go. Next one, number 15. This is our text-to-speech sing-along. This is to get around all of the music copyright issues. My computer is going to sing us a song. And all you need to do for 2 points is tell us what's the name of the song and who made it famous. So what's the name of this song and who made it famous? Sing it, computer.
You put the boom boom into my heart, do do. You send my soul sky high when you're loving. Starts jitterbug into my brain, yeah yeah. Goes a bang 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 till my feet do the same.
I think you probably already know it. You've definitely heard this song. I will let the computer sing it one more time for us. And if you haven't got it already, have a listen to this. It's a very, very well-known song.
You put the boom boom into my heart, do do. You send my soul sky high when you're loving. Starts jitterbug into my brain, yeah yeah. Goes a bang 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 till my feet do the same.
Very tuneful indeed. Excellent stuff. So jot down what you think that is. 2 points. 1 point for the name of the song and another for the artist that made it famous. Thank you so much for all of these wonderful compliments and totally unprompted. You are too kind. You really are. Look at these. Flooding in on all of these wonderful things about my haircut. Excellent. Very sharp. Right, number 16. What colour, talking of hair, what colour is Sonic the Hedgehog's hair? What colour is Sonic the Hedgehog's hair? Number 17 coming up now. This is for 5 points. This is our big question here. 5 logos on the screen. I've tried to take out any hugely identifying pieces of information in them. If you can tell me what those are logos for, then you're going to get 1 point for each one that you get correct, up to a total of 5 points. So tell us, what are those 5 logos? Oh, Uncle Howard, that is just mean. If you can't see the comments, here's what he's put. My loving uncle. Which hair did you do yourself, Daniel? The one in the front. Ooh. I couldn't do the one in the back because that fell out years ago. Oh, my mum's still waiting for a shout out. Hello to my parents. There you go, you've got that extra point. Got 1 point in today's quiz. Well done. Give you a moment more with these on the screen and then we'll move on to question number 18. Those of you who have played with us already this week will know exactly what to expect from number 18. But if you are new, thank you so much for joining us. And this one's extremely difficult. Prepare yourself for a very challenging question. It is, in fact, another sports question today. And question number 18 is this question here. Manchester United is a football team in which British city? It's anybody's guess. Manchester United is a football team in which British city? We're probably not going to hang around on this question for too long. I reckon it's time already to get to question number 19. And it's this one here. What is the name of the Queen's youngest son? What is the name of the Queen's youngest son? And to avoid any confusion, it is the Queen of the United Kingdom. What is the name of the Queen's youngest son? And finally, number 20, as you may recall, the infamous, extremely difficult Spot the Difference puzzle. Now, so far, I'm yet to get this right. But maybe you will get it right. 2 points because it is so hard. Extreme Spot the Difference. All you need to do for these 2 points is tell me how many differences there are between the picture on the left and the picture on the right. Not easy. In fact, so not easy that I am yet to get this one right. I'll make it big for you so you can see it. There you go. I don't know what makes you think that, Neve. No idea. I have counted this one so many times today to double check and be totally sure. And I'm 95% confident of my answer. I'll give you a whole minute with this one on the screen. It's not easy. It's not easy. So to give you time to work it out, we're looking for however many differences there are. Big prize today, by the way. Huge prize. I'll tell you what it is in a minute. Very cheesy, Adrian. By the way, if you've worked this one out and you already know the answer for sure, then if you haven't done so already, click the like button on the video if you don't mind. That way, YouTube thinks it's a good quiz. And then we'll have more competition tomorrow and more competition the next day as well. Alright, 10 seconds left with this one, then we're going to start going through the answers. 10, 9, 8, counting down. Here we go. It's coming off the screen in 3, 2, 1, and we are back and ready to go through our answers. So, no cheating please, but this time, bribery will get you nowhere. This time, all you need to do is shout out the answers as we go into the comments, and I'll let you know what the correct answer is, and then we will see at the end if any of our winners from yesterday, where it was a real mosh pit at the top, let's see if any of them have maintained their lead or whether we have new champions in the game. Alright, question number 1 was this question here. What did you think the answer was? How many wheels does a penny farthing have? How many wheels does a penny farthing have? Adrian wants a funny shout out. He's going to have to write it himself, I think. How many wheels? None. It's a stamp, isn't it? No, the correct answer is 2. It was an old bicycle. 2. The answer is 25. Question number 2. How many letters in the English alphabet look the same when they are capitalised? Martin Hyman, thank you for joining us. We've still never met, but nice to meet you virtually. Hope you had a good cruise. Well, let's see. 6. I'm hearing 6 here from Sophie on this question number 2. It's not the right answer. There's more. There's more. Now I'm seeing 9. I'm seeing 10. I'm seeing 10. I knew this one was going to be contentious. The correct answer, as I have it, is 8. These are the letters that look exactly the same. Exactly the same. When they are capitalised from when they are little letters. C, O, S, U, V, W, X, and Z. Now the reason the others don't count, because I think some of you maybe you put P. Well, P goes below the line little and has a little top bit, curly bit, whereas it's all above the line and no extra curly bit, the capital. And M has a little little flick, whereas in capitals it's dun. So, well, 8 if you put it. 8. How did you get 12, Caitlin? I have no idea. Maybe it's a different alphabet. Question number 3. Which Stanley Kubrick sci-fi classic was released a year before the moon landing? The answer to that is 2001: A Space Odyssey. 2001: A Space Odyssey. Number 4. What is the layer between the Earth's crust and the Earth's core called? It does depend on the font, by the way, Adrian. You're quite right. And we're using my font. What is the layer called? It is called the mantle. The mantle. Number 5. Oi, oi, oi. Whose head and whose body? It's worth 2 points. We'll start with the head. Whose head is that? Kaylee Cuoco. Kaylee Cuoco. She's in The Big Bang Theory. The body. There's only one person with a body quite like that, and that is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. There you go, 1 point for each of those. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Kaylee Cuoco. They're having a competition there to see how much skin they can show. And I'm not sure who's winning. Number 6. Everyone's a Little Bit Racist is a song from which musical comedy? The answer to that? Avenue Q. The one with the puppets. We seem to be dipping. My Wi-Fi is terrible. It's gone really low, really low. Wow, extremely low. We've picked up again now. Hopefully you should be coming back. Yeah, I can hear you. It's you using the internet. That's what it is. Can you hear me now? I think we're back. The speed's picked up. Are we back? I'll just wait for for a comment to say that we're back. But the speed of the internet has now picked up. Okay, you want number 4. You lost me at number 4? Yep, okay, we'll go back. Alright, so welcome back everybody. Internet has picked up. We put another bit of coal in the fire. What is the layer between the Earth's crust and the Earth's core called? There we go. And the answer to that is mantle. Mantle is the answer for that. Here we go. We're now going to number 5. And it was 2 points for this one. Whose head and whose body? We started with the head and we said it was Kaylee Cuoco. Kaylee Cuoco. The answer to number 3, if you missed that, was 2001: A Space Odyssey. The body is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. There they are. 2 of them. Quite the pair. Alright, next one, number 6. Hopefully we're all caught up. Everyone's a Little Bit Racist is a song from which musical comedy? The answer to that is Avenue Q. Avenue Q. Question number 3, just repeat one more time, is 2001: A Space Odyssey. 2001: A Space Odyssey. We're supposed to have pretty decent internet, but it dropped down. For those of you who are technically minded and like this sort of gadgetry, dropped down to 100 kilobytes per second. It's nothing. It's teeny tiny. Alright, next one, number 7. Beginning with the letter N, which legally dubious music sharing platform launched in 1999? The answer to that? Napster. Napster. Well done, Neve. Mr. Gibson will be very proud of you. I think you should send him a screenshot of this. Number 8. Back something and something age. It's the same word. And the word that we were looking for in this one was space. Backspace from your keyboard and the space age. Which, who knows, we might be entering into as we all disappear from planet Earth to escape COVID-19. Question number 9. Charles Dickens wrote a historical novel set in both Paris and London. What was it called? He only ever wrote 2 historical novels, and this one was called A Tale of Two Cities. So that's the answer. Tale of Two Cities. That's the one which was, it's the best of times, it was the worst of times, right? Which then got nicked for an advert recently in the UK with a ginger girl. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. Number 10. Great film. Not my favourite of the series, but still a good film. What's the answer? The film is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. If you're in America, I will accept Sorcerer's Stone. The year, I think this is going to be the more difficult part. Yeah, lots of you put pack there as well. Some of you even in capital letters. We will allow it. Pack, 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 pack. Yep, yep, yep. I get it. I get it. We're going to give it to you. Well done. I've got to get better at finding exclusive answers to these word bridges. I don't know about light though, Josh. Oh no, I think that's not good enough. That is not good enough. Here we go. The year for Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone is 2001. 2001. Can you believe it? Almost 20 years ago. True or false? In 2004, smugglers were caught smuggling vodka into Estonia via a 2-kilometre pipe at the bottom of the Kyrgyzstan River. Is that true? Did I make it up? It's true. It is actually true. This is a real, genuine fact. And they were smuggling it out of Russia into Estonia after Estonia joined the European Union. But they couldn't find a buyer for the vodka because apparently it tasted absolutely vile. Number 12. What sport involves wrinkly clothes, an iron, and a remote location? Great sport, this one. What sport involves wrinkly clothes, an iron, and a remote location? And the answer to this is extreme ironing. It is an actual thing. If you don't believe me, after this is over, go and search extreme ironing and you will see sportsmen and ladies like you have never seen before. Number 13. Cryptic connection. What do these 3 things have in common? You're pretty good at these, actually, the cryptic connection ones. I think they're quite difficult. The answer? They are ring settings. You've got solitaire at the left-hand side. You've got a channel setting on the right-hand side. That's the English channel. And in the middle, you've got a prong setting with a garden prong. Excellent. Ring settings. 2 points for the next one, and I think it's a nice, easy question. What colours do you mix together to create the colour purple? Well, the colours are two of the primary colours. They are red and they are blue, and you get 1 point for each. So 2 points if you got both of them. Purple is made from red and blue. Next one. Text-to-speech sing-along. Let's have a listen to our computer having a little sing-song again for us, and then I will let you know what the answer is to this one here.
You put the boom boom into my heart doo doo. You send my soul sky high when you're loving. Starts jitterbug into my brain, yeah yeah. Goes a bang 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 till my feet do the same.
There we go. The answer to that one. Fantastic song from Wham! Wake Me Up Before You Go. I like the way that the computer did the do. Yeah, yeah. Prong setting. Look it up. Look it up. It's like diamond sitting in there. Lovely. Prong. Looked it up. Google told me. Number 16. What colour is Sonic the Hedgehog's hair? The answer to that is blue. Number 17. 5 points. We're going to go from left to right with these logos. Starting on the left, RR is for Rolls-Royce. Next along, it is the London Underground. In the middle, it's Unilever. Then the next one along, it's those lollipops, it's Chupa Chups. Chupa Chups. And finally, on the right-hand side, Shazam, the music app. Number 18. Challenging one, this one. It's another sports question, though, and I know how much you like these sports questions. Manchester United is a football team in which British city? Well, Jeremy Pepper reminded us that it was Manchester United earlier on. Manchester United is a football team in which British city? The answer, of course, is Manchester. Number 19, almost at the end, and we'll find out how well you've done and who's won today's quiz. What is the name of the Queen's youngest son? The answer to that one, Edward. Prince Edward, Queen's youngest son. Now, here we go. Very contentious, very controversial. Let's see if we manage to agree today on this one. Question number 20, extreme spot the difference. And we're looking to find out how many, for 2 points, how many differences are there in these two radish salads with some nice Danish bread? Well, I don't know if I'm correct. I think I am, but I've thought that before. Here's the answers. Did you get all of them? To my counting, I'm going to double check it now. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going with 7. Do you agree? 7 points, 7 differences. 2 points for the question. 7 differences if you got it. Really, I mean, these are so hard, these spot the differences. We've got another one tomorrow, of course, to finish off this week's tournament. Monday to Thursday, 8 o'clock. If you've got friends, by the way, who like quizzes and they're not with us today, then please do feel free to share the link with them. Well done, adorable little cat. It's Caitlin there, finally got them all. I think it's time then to find out who has won our quiz today. So, in the comments, please pop down how many points you or your team got. We will shout them out and we'll find out who is going to be crowned the victor on this very first day of April in 2020. Here we go. Counting up, counting up. 7. I don't think that's the number of points you got though, is it? That's the number of differences you saw. Here we go, well done. 20 points for Jeremy and Auntie Cheryl. That's pretty good. 20 points out of 30, that's very good. 25 for London Disc Golf though. Ollie, that's really high. Whew. 24 for Tom. Oh, that's 1 point behind Disc Golf. 22 for Adrian and Daniel. 19 for Martin. 25 for Neve. Oh, neck and neck with Ollie there. Pretty impressive. 22. That's one worse than yesterday for Chiswell Studios. A shout out for Callum. That's from Anish. 17 for Sophie. 14 for my mum. 23 with Laura and Ben and Claire there. That's in Hove. 19 for Callum. 21 if the shout-outs definitely count, Caitlin. The shout-outs are very count-worthy. 22 for Davidson family. 22 for Emma. 14. 18 including Barney shout-out for Jane. Absolutely, Barney shout-out counts for one. He got his shout-out. He's part of your team. I think we're going with a top score of 25 again. Unless anybody can beat that. Last moment to come in. Steve, 30 because I cheated. Yeah. I lost count. Let's just say I won. Call it a day. Keep it simple. That's from Hannah. 20 with the shout out. I think we're going to call it at 25, which means that today our winners are Neve and Ollie. Congratulations on winning today's round. We'll be back tomorrow. And if you haven't already, you can subscribe so that then you'll get a notification when the next video is ready to go, so you can join us then. And if you'd like to share it with more people and then get the competition going, share the link with whoever you think would enjoy the quiz. Until then, have a great day in quarantine, and I will see you tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Thanks for playing. Bye! And well done to Tom as well. Tom is part of the 25 club. Sorry I missed that one. Tom is part of the 25 club. He is a winner chicken dinner.